Yeah, shalom, shalom. I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash, that belongs to apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect, pushing this word in sincerity and charity with humiliation all across the four winds. To you, I salute. You know, I want to get into an article through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, you know, with our Prime Minister, you know, because when we came off restrictions, some family islands are open back up, but we still on the 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. That's how it is now. The hours right now, 10 p.m. tonight to 5 a.m. in the morning. All right, but you still get some businesses during curbside, But nevertheless, that's what's going on over here in the Bahamas. Some of the islands open back up, and businesses could continue. But there's an article after with I think this came from when the PM made his address, all right, based on the COVID-19. But let me show you what he had to say, because he's saying no regrets. PM says immediate lockdown was to protect family islands. All right, now these people carrying on by this thing and that thing, they weren't, but the economy opened back up and all that. You know what I mean? Small businesses survive, dying out. Yeah, that's true, right? But guess what? A lot of people can die too, and I'm gonna show you why I say that. Okay, because PM is gonna explain too in this article. It says Prime Minister Dr. Huberman said yesterday defended his decision to impose an immediate 7-day lockdown in the province a week ago, insisting the decision was made to contain the explosion of cases on the island and prevent family islands with older populations, right? He made the statement during a joint held press conference, all right? Menace said the imposition of the lockdown, its timing was based on available data at that time at the recommendations from health officials, given the rapid rise of cases in the province. At the time of the announcement on August 17, there were 731 cases in New Providence, up 70% compared to 428 cases in New Providence 7 days before. Auckland and Crooked Islands had yet to record cases at that time. He said the decision was reversed the following day amid bitter protests and widespread cries from the public. They did not have the time to prepare because they carry on bad, and they start doing all kind of shit, protesting. I've never seen that in my 30 years living on this earth in the city. You got young Jakes throwing bottle at the police. That's just the power when you withhold bread from people. That could be a serious weapon. It says the data would have suggested at that time that there should be a lockdown, Menace said. All right. Now remember, Menace don't run himself. All right, and the scriptures never get old. All right. The scriptures never get old. If I could just see if I could get that. Right. This is Daniel 4:17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand of the words of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and set it up over it the basis of men. So the Most High rules in the kingdom of men. That's the whole thing about it. All right, the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men. So men is only doing, as well as Proverbs 21:1, the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. You know, men is only doing what the Most High put in the spirit to do. But as for these people who crying and and this thing and that thing, what's gonna happen is that there's gonna be a lot of COVID deaths, right? We would have, he said, we would have had our main concern would be to save lives and the safety of the Bahamian populace. The data showed that in the month of August there was a 195% increase in the number of COVID positive cases. It also would have shown that there was a 107% increase in the number of deaths. And it also would have shown in the August that there have been a 357% increase in hospitalization. All of that concerning. Alright, he said many suggesting they were lessons learned from announcing a 2-week lockdown for Grand Bahama on July the 21st, 48 hours before it was to take effect on July the 23rd at 7 p.m. Alright, but nevertheless, okay, he was only trying to protect the people. Alright, as he said, but he said the decision was reversed the following day amid bitter protests and widespread cries from the public that they didn't have enough time to prepare. That couple hours, they almost dead. Alright, but ultimately what's gonna happen is a lot of these people can die. Alright, they can die, and they can die horrible deaths. They can die horribly from that COVID, man. Let me see if I could get what the number is now. This is right here. See that? This is right here. 1,813 and 48 deaths. It was 26 just a couple days ago. So these people dying like crazy. Alright, these people want to die. They don't want to live. Okay? They don't want to die. Okay? But let me get that scripture, right? Because they choose life over death. This is Jeremiah 8:3. Alright, it says, and death shall be chosen rather than life by all the residue of them that remain of that evil family, which remain in all the places whither I have driven them, said the Lord of hosts. Alright, so death chosen rather than life, because our people mindset ain't changed. Stay the same way. Alright, they love it so. Alright, they love it so. They gainsaying and rebellious people. Like the scriptures say, they gainsaying and rebellious people, but the Most High stretch for the hand, the gainsaying and rebellious people, and a lot of them are gonna perish in these last days, but a lot of them are gonna die because the COVID numbers ain't going down. Alright, this is 2nd Ezra 8:50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. Many miseries, alright, in this world, the whole globe, alright. And as a matter of fact, over here, plenty people dying from that COVID. They thought it couldn't happen, alright. And jump down to verse 55, right? It says, and therefore, this is the angel Uriel talking to Ezra. Therefore, ask thou no more questions concerning the multitude of them that perish. Man, don't ask me. The angel tell him, don't ask me a shit but them, boy. In so many words, don't ask me nothing but them people no more. The multitude, they born to die. So these people in this world right now, they can, in this time, great miseries are gonna happen to them. Because the PM say, at the end of the day, he say no regrets. So he leave it up to the people. Alright, he only want to protect the people, so no regrets. When people start dying, wonder what they can say then. He said no regrets. I just want to bring it out to your spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai. Hope you satisfied. Shalom.